So Wendy Williams alleges that she had a one night stand with Method Man. And Wendy Williams is the talk show host. Method Man is New York, I believe, a New York rapper. And, uh, this right here says that he's very angry with me, is what Wendy Williams has said. And so I'm just going to read the article. And so I'll just say before the article, Wendy has had a really, how would you say, a tumultuous history, past, and even in her relationships have been pretty crazy. And now I don't know what this is going to be. I guess she's doing a biopic life of herself and what she went through with her marriage. And so I believe maybe Method Man must be in this. So Wendy made the claim while promoting her upcoming Lifetime biopic and documentary. So while promoting her upcoming Lifetime biopic and documentary, which is going to air Saturday, Wendy Williams decided to dish more alleged details on her controversial career and her life in the spotlight. So during an interview with DJ Sus One, Williams alleged that she and the rap legend Method Man had a one night stand after allegedly partaking in a round of cannabis. And so, if you all don't know, this is Method Man right here to the right and Wendy Williams to the left, who was, I don't know if she's still doing her show. I believe she probably is, but she's had a lot of things that have happened in her life. So, in a clip shared by DJ Sus One, Wendy Williams talks about her history of drug abuse, or drug use, that is, and her ability to quit her addiction to cocaine. So that also came up. If you've seen some videos that popped up, even Method Man mentioned this in some of his videos. So the moments later, the famous TV host made an explosive claim. So I smoked a blunt with Method Man while I gave him a bath, and it was a one night stand, Williams said. He'll deny it, maybe not. Okay, so after Sus One pointed out that the alleged encounter between her and Method Man was not featured in the biopic documentary, the 56-year-old media personality said it wasn't included because the Wu Tang rapper is angry with her. Okay, so if you remember the group Wu Tang, he was in that group, and very popular group. So it wasn't in the movie because he is still angry with me. This is Wendy talking, for being me, for telling the truth, she added. So it was a one night stand, she claims, allegedly. So we were in the club. A fight broke out and gunshots broke out, and the fight was ridiculous. The whole Wu Tang was there, but it was only meth up in the rafters. And see, that's where I go to observe everything because I was by myself. Wendy added, continuing with her tale. Wendy said, he goes, yo, Wendy, because he'd been on the show before and he was effed up. She added, I smelled the weed and I had weed, but he had better, and he'd rolled the blunt and we smoked the blunt and we watched the fight and we heard gunshots. The cops came in and I guess I batted on my eyes and I rocked my shoulders and I said, you want to come over? And so this is allegedly coming from Wendy Williams. And he said, yeah, and yeah, I'll follow you. When asked if she and Method Man managed to go all the way, Wendy replied empathetically, yes. As the Complex reports Wendy Williams' timeline, the alleged intimate moment occurred during the early years of Method Man's marriage. So now she's not only saying that he had a one night stand with her, allegedly, but he was also at the time still married to Tamika Smith. So in 2006, Method Man, his real name is Clifford Smith Jr., called out Wendy Williams for disclosing his wife's battle with cancer. Okay, so Method Man dissing dissing Wendy Williams. And so this isn't a video from the breakdown. I'm not going to play it, but you can play it at your leisure and look it up. This is the title of it: Method Man dissing Wendy Williams. And so I'd like to thank Wendy Williams for bringing that to the masses, because she didn't have to go on radio and say that shit, he said. So basically he was pissed off. So I like to keep my stuff like that private, but yeah, my wife was sick, and ain't nobody effing, it's nobody's effing business. So that's her business, and she didn't want anybody to know about it. So I respected her wishes right there. Nobody knew anything until Wendy Williams said that. And so that's basically the article. But this sounds like some heated drama. And so Wendy Williams has a biopic coming up. And so if anybody knows the history of Wendy and her relationships, I would say tumultuous relationships, like having to do with Hunter, her ex, um, and the drinking and all of that, I'm sure this will be the next thing people will be looking at. And she mentions the fact now that she had a one night with Method Man, the Wu Tang, famous legendary rapper of Wu Tang. Well, this doesn't get any better. But anyway, having said this, I'm going to let this video go. What do you think about all of that? I do know I had seen in the past Method Man not seem very happy about Wendy Williams. He seemed pretty enraged about some of the comments that she's made. And she's not the only one that's been not that happy with Wendy. There's been some other people that didn't like some of the things that Wendy has said about them, or just didn't like her. So anyway, boy, this adds more fuel to the fire. So I think this is the developing type of drama, a heated drama that's coming up. If not, well, anyway, having said that, I'm gonna let this go. This doesn't look like this is gonna be over that quickly. And give your feedback. Thanks for listening.